Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a makeup tutorial on this look right here. It's really simple and easy and an everyday wear. So if you guys want to see how I came up with this look, then please just keep on watching.
Okay, so to start off this look, I'm going to use Pores No More by Dr. Brandt. It's a pore refiner primer. I'm going to take it mostly on my T-zone, and then whatever I have left over, I'll go ahead and put all over my face. This is supposed to minimize your pores over time, and it smells really minty. And then I'm going to take the Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. This primer is actually my holy grail. I love it. I use it every single day. And I'm going to take this also in my T-zone, which is where I get the most oily, and then I'll take whatever I have left over and go all over my face. Now I do blend this in very, very well because I don't want to have those white lines that I usually have because of this. So I blend it in really well, and then I let it sit for a little bit just so it can sink into my pores pretty much. And then today for foundation, I'll be using the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte. My number is 107 or Fresh Beige. And this I like to work in sections because I don't want it to dry out. So I'll do one lower half of my face, and then I'll do the other lower half, and then the top of my forehead. I like this stuff because it blends very, very well, and it's full coverage. And I'm actually new to this, so I'm actually really, really loving it. And I'm actually really surprised that it is this full coverage because it is drugstore. Now I do like to blend it all the way up into my hairline because I don't want to look like I have a mask on. So I just blend, 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 and I also do my eyes, so everything's pretty much even. And see here, I'm actually really surprised that it's full coverage. And it did take me forever to do this part. That's why I had to speed it up. But now I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Tan, and I'm going to go ahead and conceal my under eyes area. And then I'm also going to put some on my nose. And then I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom of my chin and my smile lines, and then my forehead as well. And then I'm going to take this L'Oreal Beauty Blender or Beauty Sponge, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend everything out. This beauty sponge is actually my favorite. I've tried a lot of them, and this one is actually, it's really soft, and it has a pointy tip so you can get, on the inner corners of your eyes. So I really, really like it. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend everything out. I do take some of the concealer and put it on my eyes just so it can act as my eyeshadow primer. And then I'll take a dry beauty sponge with the Airspun, which is it's translucent. I'll go ahead and take some. I do it on a dry one because I feel like it sticks to the wet and I don't really like it. So I'll take a dry one and I'll go ahead and set my under eye. I do look up, so I look kind of crazy, but I do look up so it doesn't crease pretty much. And then I'll dust it off with, this is just a NYX, it's called the big one, it's by NYX. And then I'll go ahead and do the other side, look up so it doesn't crease, and then go in with the translucent powder. Now it does look really white, but it actually comes off really well. I think it's just the lighting that makes me look so white, but I promise it was not that white. And then I'll go ahead and do some on my forehead and my nose and also my chin. And then go ahead and just dust it off. I don't leave it on very long because I don't like how it looks if I leave it on too long because I look too white. And then I'll take a little bit more of the translucent powder, the Airspun, and I'll go all over my face and my eyes. Now I don't use a lot. I mean, I just pretty much tap it in there and then dab off the excess. And I have this thing with my eyes looking super, super matte, so that's why I keep going into my eyes. And I'm just messing with my hair. And then I'm going to go in with the Anastasia contour kit, and I'm going to use these two colors to contour. This is actually in medium to tan, and then this is an Eco Tools brush. It's pretty much tapered. I really like it because it doesn't make it super precise pretty much. It kind of blends it out very good. So I'll go ahead and make this funny face, and then I'll go in and pretty much put it on my cheeks, or to sculpt out my cheeks. And then I'll go ahead and go up on my temples, my forehead. So, because I know I have a big forehead, so I'm going to go ahead and contour it a little bit. I know I look super white, but I'm not that white. It's the lighting. And then I go in with this No Name brush, and then the top lighter color of the contour kit, and I'll go ahead and contour my nose. And then I bring it up to like towards my eyebrow, so it kind of looks more natural. And then the bottom of my nose. And then I'll just go ahead and blend it out a little bit. And it's like on one side it looked like it wasn't blending out very good, so that's why I made that face. And then I'll go in with the Airspun, with the dry beauty sponge and the Airspun powder, and I'll go ahead and put a little bit there and just leave it there pretty much to bake a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with this Physicians Formula, I believe it's butter bronzer. I love this stuff. It's not super dark. It actually is a bronzer. I mean, it's actually really light, but I love it. It has a little bit of shimmer to it. And I'll take that on a Real Techniques brush. It's just a fluffy brush, and I'll go ahead and I like to blend out my contour with it so it doesn't look so harsh at the top. And then I go ahead and just take off the Airspun powder there on my nose, and then go back in one more time to blend out the contour. And then I'm going to go ahead and sharpen up my contour a little bit with that Airspun and the dry sponge again on both sides to make it look even. And then this is actually Tarte. It's Party, the blush. So I'll go in with a Morphe G36 brush, and then I'll go ahead and put a little bit. I don't really use blush, so I just dab it a little bit and then dust off the excess. And then back to the eyes again. Now with my eyes, I'm just doing something really simple. This is pretty much an everyday look, like I said. So I go in with the contour kit again, and I use that lighter shade, and then I take a Morphe brush, which is R40, pretty much a big blending brush, and I'll go ahead and just blend it out pretty much, go on my crease or all over my lid, avoiding my lid. The bottom lid actually. And then I'll go ahead and do the other side. I was singing a song, guys, so that's why my lips are pretty much moving throughout the whole video. Now I go in with the Carli Bible. I love this. It is so good. It's the Carli Bible Deluxe Edition. And I'll go ahead and use the second one over on the bottom row, and I use my finger to go ahead and just pretty much, it just shimmer. It's like a brown gold shimmer, and I just pack it on. It works really well with your finger, so that's why I use my finger. These shimmers that are on her palette, they work so good with your finger. So I'll go ahead and do the other side, and I do take the brush, the Morphe R40, to go ahead and reblend everything out. And like I said, this is a simple everyday look, so it's really easy. I only use 2 shadows. Well, a contour and then a shimmer. And then I'll go in with this highlight. It's kind of the same color almost. It's just a little bit lighter. And I go in with this crown brush. It doesn't have a name or a number or anything. It's a pretty much angled brush. I'll go ahead and go in with that and this Mario Badescu rose water. I'll spray my face. And it actually smells really good and it does taste good too. Some got in my mouth. I'll let it sit for a while and then I do this because the highlight tends to stick so much better when you spray your face first. And then I'll do my nose. And I'm obsessed with highlighter, guys. Like, I literally glow to the gods. So I put it literally everywhere. You can't have too much highlight, right? My nose is super, super highlighted. And then I'll go ahead and take my finger and put some on my Cupid's bow, which this actually works so much better for me when I put it on my Cupid's bow, I've noticed. And then I go in with this Mega Liner. It is Wet n Wild. It's in brown. This Mega Liner is literally my favorite. This is the eyeliner I use every single day. And I use brown because I feel like black is so, so, so dark. And then I go ahead and zoom in a little bit so you guys can see exactly how I apply my liner. Some days I have good eyeliner days, some days I don't. Now I do start from the outer corner from the bottom and I go up to create the line. And then I go from the top and I go down. I try to make one line, but it's actually really hard. I go pretty much a little bit more than halfway and then I work in small sections to fill it in and then I start to go down to the bottom. I pretty much fill in the end last because it's kind of the hardest and I was literally holding my breath this whole time because I was trying to get it so, so perfect. Because today would be the day that I have a bad eyeliner day, but it was actually really, really good. And then I do the other side, and for some reason, the left side is actually way easier for me to do than the right side, which is, I know, really, really weird. And right here I did mess up because I'm not used to looking into a camera, so I did have to look up to make sure I was in the camera's view. But it's okay, I do fix it. See, I have my own technique with my left side, and then my right side is a whole different technique. And then I do zoom out, and I let it dry a little bit before I do fix it, and I did notice on my right side it's a little bit crooked, so I go in again and fix it. No rules to makeup, right? And then I take a Q-tip. It's a dry Q-tip. I just go ahead and rub it off because it's so easy to come off. This wouldn't be real if I didn't mess up, right? And then I go in with the Ardell lashes. They're wispies. I love these things. They're so, 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 so pretty. And I love how long they are. These are pretty much my go-to. And then I use the Duo Lash Adhesive, Strip Lash Adhesive. It's black, but I prefer the white one, but I don't have anymore, so this had to work. And I use a Q-tip, or not a Q-tip, a tweezer to apply. But first, I have to curl my eyelashes because they seem, if I don't curl them, my lashes just stick straight out and they do not, pretty much, they don't bond to the fake lashes. And then I go ahead and apply some. In this part, I do take a while. I blow, blow, blow on the lashes to make it tacky. So I make weird faces throughout the whole video. Sorry, guys. So I go ahead with my lashes. What I've learned is that it's easier to apply them, pretty much put your lashes on in the middle, and then I do the outer and then the inner, and then I bond them together with the tweezer, and then also my finger I push up, so it bonds pretty good. And then I go ahead and do the other side. The right side, it's funny because my eyeliner is easier for me to do on my left side, but my lashes are easier for me to do on my right side, which is really, really weird. And then I take this Better Than Sex mascara, as the other one is getting tacky, and I go ahead and bond my lashes together again. And then I do my bottom lashes in sections as well. But right here I was having a hard time trying to put the outer corner on, which is pretty much an everyday thing because, like I said, I do my lashes better on my right side and my eyeliner better on my left side. Now my lashes aren't very long on the bottom, so I put a little bit and then I'll go and do the top lash again, and then I go back to my bottom lashes pretty much to let it dry so it can the mascara can stick to my lashes. So I literally spend like 10 minutes doing my lashes just because I barely have any bottom lashes. I pretty much try to make them as full as I can, which is why it takes me 10 minutes. But it doesn't seem to work very well. So now after that, I do go in with this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. It is in the color London. This is my everyday brown that I wear, or nude pretty much. It's not super, super matte. It's just like it says, soft matte. And then I'll go in with the NYX matte finish. I love everything matte. My lips, my face, everything. Super, super matte. And I'm all finished. And then I just take down my hair.
Alright, Les, this is the final look. This is pretty much what I wear every single day when I go to work or go out or something. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like the video and also subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you guys can go ahead and get notifications on when I upload new videos. I'll list all the products down below and I'll see you loves in my next video.